Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving into something pretty high stakes today.
Mm-hmm.
It's that moment, right? You find what looks like the perfect luxury item online, great price, but the site,
Yeah.
it's totally new to you.
Yeah, exactly. Is it legit? Or is it just a really well-dressed scam?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
So our sources gave us this fantastic checklist, basically, of red flags.
Really useful stuff.
Yeah. So our mission today is simple. We give you the critical steps, the quick checks you need to do before you even think about hitting buy.
And what's fascinating here, the very first thing to look for, it's often what's missing.
Missing. How so?
Well, a complete lack of digital history. I mean, think about it. Real brands, even reputable resellers, they don't just exist on their own website.
Right, they're out there.
Exactly. They build reputations. So you search the company name, Google it, check Instagram, maybe even YouTube. If you find, well, nothing. Zero buzz, no mentions outside their own polished site.
That feels empty. Suspicious.
Highly suspicious. It suggests they popped up out of nowhere.
Okay, but what if it is a genuine new startup? How do we tell that apart from a scam site that literally just launched?
Ah, good question. That's where you need to play detective with time.
Okay.
Use a free domain lookup tool online. Loads of them available. It tells you exactly when that website domain was registered.
Ah, the age.
Precisely. So if a site claims it's selling, I don't know, vintage Chanel, but the domain was created like 2 months ago, maybe registered in a country that seems unrelated.
Yeah, that doesn't add up.
It's almost certainly untrustworthy. A legit new brand would usually have some backstory, maybe investment news, or at least really robust security measures to compensate for being new, not just silence.
Okay, so if that external digital footprint is weak or non-existent, you need to zoom right in on the website itself,
Yeah.
the actual store.
Yep.
Content integrity. And for luxury goods, this feels super important.
Right.
The visuals, right, are the product photos, like crystal clear.
Absolutely crucial.
Can you zoom way in?
Yeah.
See the stitching on that bag, the texture, the little hardware details?
Exactly. Low quality photos, generic stock images you could find anywhere. That's an immediate red flag.
It's especially for high-value stuff.
Right. Authentication often hinges on tiny things, a serial number font, a specific brand stamp, even the zipper pull. If they can't show you unique, detailed photos.
They probably don't actually have the item.
Very likely. Or it's not what they claim it is.
And then there's the boring but essential stuff, the fine print. You scroll down, right, to the footer.
Always. You're looking for the basics of a real business.
Oh.
Is there a specific company name listed? Proper terms of use? A privacy policy?
What if the About Us is super vague or there's just nothing?
Big problem. How would you even enforce a return? Or guarantee authenticity if you don't know who you're dealing with? It shows a lack of transparency.
And the absolute must check,
Yeah.
security-wise.
Oh, the padlock. The SSL certificate. Look at your browser bar. Does it show a little padlock? Does the URL start with HTTPS?
And if it says not secure,
Stop. Immediately. Don't even browse further. Certainly don't enter any info. If they're cutting corners on basic encryption, well, they're definitely not protecting your payment details.
which leads us straight into the transaction danger zone.
Precisely.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting for me. The pricing. We always hear, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is.
That's often true, yeah.
But sometimes, with these luxury scams, the price isn't ridiculously low. It's just maybe suspiciously reasonable.
That's a really sharp point. Be wary of finding rare, waitlisted, super sought-after items consistently offered at, say, a flat 20% off.
Things that should be selling for more than retail.
Exactly. They rarely just sit around with a discount sticker if they're the real deal and in demand. Also, watch out for weirdly uniform pricing, like tons of different items, all priced at $29.99 or $59.99. That can be a sign of a template scam site.
Okay, and the checkout itself, what are the flags there?
Well, first, how aggressive is it? Does it push you super hard to pay now? Does it suddenly redirect you to a completely different looking payment page? One that maybe doesn't have the usual security logos like Visa or MasterCard.
Sketchy.
Very sketchy. Also, delivery promises. If they're promising like 48-hour global shipping for heavy, valuable goods, but give zero details about warehouses or which major courier they use.
Unless it's a huge known player.
Right, unless it's a Net-a-Porter or a Farfetch, that promise is likely just hot air. It costs a lot to ship luxury items quickly and securely.
Okay, last big test. Social proof. The reviews.
Yes, the review minefield.
Scammers are getting good at faking these, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it's not just about looking for positive reviews anymore.
No, you need to look deeper. Are the reviews overly positive, but also kind of repetitive? Same phrases used again and again? Do they lack specific details about the product?
Like a real customer buying a luxury bag would talk about the details.
Right. Exactly. They might post their own photos, maybe even an unboxing video somewhere. They'll mention the feel of the leather, how it wears, specific details. Fake reviews are often just generic praise like, great product, fast shipping, A+++,
Right. No substance.
zero proof. So the real question is, can you find evidence of real customers talking about this site outside of the site itself? Like on Reddit, maybe a dedicated fashion forum, Trustpilot, YouTube.
And if the only reviews are those generic 5-star text blurbs right there on their own product page.
Major issue. It suggests they control the narrative completely. No independent verification.
So what does this all mean then, when we pull it all together?
Well, it means that slick design, those tempting discounts, even aggressive pop-ups, they can all be camouflage.
Hiding the fact that the basics aren't there.
Exactly. Masking a fundamental lack of security, a missing corporate identity, zero verifiable customer history. So if you go through this mental checklist and anything makes you pause, gives you that uncertain feeling,
Use the ultimate deep dive technique.
just step away, close the tab. It's not worth the risk.
It really makes you think, though, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
This raises an important question. If a site is cutting all these essential corners, things like legal identity, basic security, proof they even have the item,
Yeah.
things that are non-negotiable for legit luxury retail.
Then how much quality or safety or authenticity can you ever truly expect from whatever product they might actually send you? If they send anything at all, it's a gamble you just shouldn't take.